swag of a prize fighter. The antithesis of a firefighter. Arsonist, I'm a fire rider. Instant flame like a firelighter. So special with shows, I live out my flows. Can't walk in my shoes, can't purchase my clothes. Ice in my veins, but I never froze. Picture perfect, but I never pose. As a juvenile, I knew I bounced back. Got rated, had a plan to get my ounce back. Use cheese as bait, that's a mousetrap. Let me to the right person to pounce at. They selling dreams, I'm pulling receipts. Full force, we can't be beat. Got a dirty mouth, but the flow so neat. Keep your 2 cents, talk is cheap.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is, should Oleksandr Usyk be rated over Wladimir Klitschko? Now, the reason why we're asking this question is there was something floating around that Peter Fury actually said that Usyk is rated higher than Wladimir Klitschko to people. And it got me wondering, is he really? Should he be? That's actually a good topic of discussion. So I'm turning over to Trill Nostradamus, the commissioner. Should Oleksandr Usyk be rated over Wladimir Klitschko?
I'm just going to state the obvious, right? Oleksandr Usyk is, I would say, physically more gifted, athletically more gifted. I say he's more talented than Klitschko, but should he be rated over Klitschko? Not yet, because of the accomplishments that Klitschko has at heavyweight. Usyk isn't there yet, but in time, I do see Usyk being rated over Klitschko, but Klitschko still got him for as long as he held the title. The knockout spree and losing it and getting it back, so Klitschko's up there, Klitschko's up there for right now. But I think if you was gonna ask me who I think was the better fighter, I would have to go with Oleksandr Usyk. But rating him Usyk being rated over Klitschko and heavyweight now.
All right, TVE.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Trill. I feel Usyk, we know it's that one fight he needs to do to solidify himself. And once he obtains undisputed heavyweight, yes, he will move past Wladimir Klitschko. But right now, Klitschko is the top dog out of the Ukraine because he's held the reign. He dominated the heavyweight division for over a decade. So I can't see that Usyk's only been champion for like a year and a half now, and I can't see that just to like write off what Klitschko has done for the sport. So Usyk's time is coming, but Klitschko still holds the reins, and I don't think Usyk should be rated over.
I think it's tough, and I hate to do this, but at this point in time, I have it a draw. They're the same level to me, and I'll give you the reason why. Usyk was undisputed at cruiserweight, and that's no easy task. I mean, to be undisputed, it's not as hard as the heavyweight division, though. Which brings me to Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko dominated the heavyweight division for 10 years, and you cannot overlook that. But for all his dominance, he had the same exact belts that Usyk currently holds, and he didn't have the WBC, and Usyk doesn't have the WBC. So to me, they've accomplished the same exact thing at heavyweight. Take away time. Anthony Joshua was able to collect all the belts, and Usyk was able to get them in one fight, based on the fact that Anthony Joshua collected all the belts. And Wladimir Klitschko took 10 years collecting those belts. But it doesn't matter the time. The only thing that matters is they are the same. They have the same exact belts. So until Usyk can get the WBC, to me, I can't say he's greater than Wladimir Klitschko, because they've accomplished the same exact thing at heavyweight. They got the same belts. They've done the same thing. Now, if you want to go to cruiserweight, accomplishing that stuff at cruiserweight is dope, and that adds to his legacy. That's why we're even talking about him in the same conversation with someone who dominated a division for 10 years. but you can't overlook how difficult it is to dominate the heavyweight division for 10 years when one punch changes everything. And we've seen one punch change things for Klitschko a few times in his career and him bounce back, which adds to his greatness, in my opinion. So again, I can't be like, oh, well, Usyk's rated over him. I think Usyk is in a position where he can write a fascinating script that will put him in the GOAT conversation if he's able to beat Tyson Fury. If I've told everyone, I make no gripes about it. It's no secret. If Usyk can somehow beat Tyson Fury, when I come here, I mean, people are going to say I'm a prisoner of the moment or whatever, but it will make him one of the greatest fighters I've ever seen in my lifetime and one of the greatest fighters that ever lived. He would have to be GOATed. TBE.
And a feat Klitschko could never do.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm getting at. Right now, they're just tied to me. They're in the same ballpark. You know, you're grasping at straws right now to put them rank one over the other. At the end of the day, we'll get the chance to find out, won't we? And also, another caveat and another notch for Usyk would be he would have to beat the guy who beat Klitschko to get those belts. So Klitschko lost his belts to Tyson Fury. Now, for Usyk to become undisputed, he has to beat Tyson Fury. So if he becomes undisputed, beating the guy who took all the belts from Klitschko, then we have no more debate. So I think this discussion is a bit premature. Let's table it until after Usyk fights Tyson Fury. But right now, they're both hella great. That's my opinion.
One more thing. I want to say, I feel like Klitschko is rooting for Usyk and wants to like carry him on the shoulders at the end of the day if Usyk is to become victorious against Fury. So I don't think Klitschko has any bad blood, or he wants Usyk.
That's what real leaders do. You carry something as far as you can and hope that the next person can carry it further. Like you don't sit around hoping that no one. Then human society hasn't evolved.
Klitschko ain't gonna sit around and be like, you know, I did record-breaking numbers. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what Klitschko's gonna do. You know?
I wanted to go there, but I didn't want to throw dirt on somebody else, man.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.
The Boxing Bros numbers.